got a big week coming up here. Starting of postseason play. I know this it's not like the end of our season, no matter what happens, but it is part of a season that our kids have earned. This tournament's not a right. You have to earn your way in. We've earned our way in here and got ourselves into a pretty good seed. And looking forward to playing Texas and Iowa State and seeing where we fall after those games. But right now, just focused on Texas and how we can beat them again. So it's going to be tough. We know the challenge that's ahead of us. And, we know that we played Iowa State 3 really good games earlier in the year. So excited about the opportunity to play 2 really good postseason teams. And we're looking forward to what all that brings. So I'll just open it up.
Hey, Coach, I mean, you touched on it already, but like you said, the regular season's come to an end. What to you, there's some numbers you can point to. I mean, you getting 40 wins this year, your pitching staff ERA, but what were the highlights of this regular season?
I don't know. I haven't reflected yet. I'll do that when the season is over with. We've gotten better. That's a highlight. You want to get better. I don't think we played our best softball yet, so that's good. We're getting close, to playing our best, putting it all together. So I hope that we can keep doing that and keep advancing so we can play our best, and at the very end. We've seen a lot of growth and a lot of kids on the field, off our field. This coaching staff is now we're through a full year. We haven't had that yet. We're now through like at least a full season of games, for the most part. So we're a lot better as a group. I don't know. I mean, the numbers are what they are. I mean, we haven't played the best schedule that we could have played because of COVID. So I don't know how all that shakes out, but for the most part, we've been able to beat who's on our schedule. And that's all we can do. We've controlled what we could control. So I don't know. I don't want to get in a big reflection yet because there's so much ahead of us. And, you start going back and, I don't know. So it's just not me yet.
And then I remember, I want to say it was probably right before the Baylor series, you were talking about Iowa State and just kind of how great of a pitching staff they have. After seeing them for 3 games and having seen Texas now for 3 games, what are you seeing from both of those teams heading into the postseason?
I haven't watched a ton of Iowa State since we played them, except when they're on, I'll just flip over, but I'm not like digging in yet. I'll dig in here tonight on them. I've been watching a little bit of Texas again, and it's pretty fresh on us on them because we just played them. Both teams are postseason teams in my mind. Really happy for Jamie because I think they put themselves in a great spot to get into a regional for the first time in a while. I don't know when the last time they were in, but he's a great dude. Mike's a good dude. They work hard. They coach their teams. They're ready to play. And I told our kids, we're gonna have to play our best. I mean, we can't just roll the balls out because we beat OUU once. Nobody even cares anymore. So we just got to continue to get better. I told him, yesterday that, the second inning of that Sunday game was like the reality of life. Like we can be beat by anyone at any point if we don't play well. And the other 20 innings that we played, we can play with anybody in the country and beat anybody in the country. And I forget as a coach, those other 20 innings, because that one inning really, really stung. And so I just reminded them, this is why we practice. This is why we continue to harp on you about the little things that you continue to do, the things off our field that are important, taking care of your bodies, resting, preparing. And so we're gonna have to play our best to beat these guys, both teams. And I can't wait. I'm ready to play.
And then last question from me, Coach. Just maybe it's more of a hypothetical, but down the road on the horizon, do you see maybe in the Big 12 tournament, maybe in the World Series, do you see another match, a game 4 against OU coming?
I see Texas. That's all I see. Honestly, like, I mean, we have to respond after getting beat. And it's the most important thing. I mean, we have to respond. And so Texas is the most important game of the whole year.